from Jamaica to the world.
You're listening to Radio Jamaica 94 FM. It's now 3 o'clock.
And with that horn, you know what it means. It's time for me to welcome you to the update, the CCRP update. CCRP was created as a legacy project by Procom to empower, celebrate, and protect Jamaica's seniors. They offer many benefits. Visit our website at ccrponline.org. CCRP update is brought to you by J&J Silver Shield, the best choice for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. Contact Gallagher Insurance Brokers or J&J for best value and a boatload of benefits. In today's CCRP update, we'll celebrate World Migratory Bird Day. That was yesterday, October 11. And our engaging and knowledgeable guest speakers will be Mrs. Cecile Johnson-Semaj and Damion Whyte of BirdLife Jamaica. But first, a little family business, always in order. Our CCRP update sponsors, BCIC, offer their amazing J&J Silver Shield plan for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. The auto plan includes free benefits from the Jamaica Automobile Association with valet service for vehicle registration, fitness, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Help us to continue advocating for your rights. When you're a CCRP member, you are actively supporting the rights of seniors and the elderly. If you're 40 years old or over, just 40, you're preparing to land, you are eligible to join us in the CCRP. When you join us at CCRP, you open up a whole world of exciting events and money savings discounts. As a CCRP member, you will have access to discounts of up to 30%, 30, from our over 100 discount partners, and the list is growing steadily. CCRP also offers 3 high-value health insurance plans for local and international coverage. Members enjoy social events and excursions to scenic spots on our beautiful island. Some will be going on a Caribbean cruise later this month, and there are other wellness and lifestyle events. Each year, CCRP presents its Living Legacy Awards to seniors who have made outstanding contributions to the growth and development of our nation. And this year, as we told you last week, we remind you, 16 individuals will receive the Living Legacy Award. And they are Mr. Richard Biles, Dr. Barbara Carby, Dr. Una Clark, Mr. Stephen Cat Kaur, Mr. Sethuraman Kumaraswamy, Ms. Joan McDonald, Mr. Novar McDonald, Mr. Warren McDonald. Oh my goodness, it's the McDonald camp. I love it. Dr. the Honorable Glenn Mills, Mrs. Gloria Palomino, Mrs. Dinah McIntyre Pike, Mrs. Shernette Faye Smith, Mr. Lloyd B. Smith, and Dr. Lantoinette Steins, as well as Mrs. Patricia Reed Waugh and Professor Neville Ying. Quite an august lineup, I'm sure you'll agree. And the CCRP will also be presenting 2 special awards this is a little awkward. A fellow named Gerard McDaniel, that would be me, for contribution to the CCRP Update radio program. It's part of my life. And 2, Miss Charmaine Harrison. She are the boss for Do Road. She's a Do Road boss, Her sterling contribution to CCRP member relations. Charmaine, a hug virtually, because we all love what you do. The CCRP Living Legacy Award ceremony will be held on Friday, November 7 at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. So please save the date, and I'd love to see many of you there so we can have a great hangout. And now to the core of today's update. October 11, that's yesterday, was celebrated as World Migratory Bird Day. Joining us now with a brief and knowledgeable gap top-up, Mrs. Cecile Johnson-Semaj and Mr. Damion Whyte of birdwatching group BirdLife Jamaica. We have to shout out to the unofficial ambassador of BirdLife Jamaica, Emma Lewis. Emma is doing some. I'm sure, Damion, Cecile, I'm sure you know Emma Lewis, right? Emma is an ambassador for the bird them.
Oh, absolutely. Birds locally, birds migratory, birds.
Listen. Every living creature. Where does she get the capacity? It's like an inexhaustible capacity for love of life and living creatures.
I think you captured it in that's it.
Yes, good stuff. But good to hear you. It's been a while. It's been a big, quite while that since I've heard you, Cecile. Damion, you hearty?
Yeah. Boy, I would say more than hearty. I'm right now with 2 degrees Celsius, or is it 5? -2. I'm more than hearty.
Okay, lovely,
But
lovely. Eh?
Snow is all over my head. You can imagine that. -2 degrees in the day.
Well, you need to switch to your bird persona and just flap the wings to keep you warm, you know? Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's very true. I can flap those wings and warm myself up.
Yes, why not? There's so much we can learn. Anyway, let's get into the business. What got you into bird watching? Damion, you're on the floor. You start first, and then Cecile will tell us her side.
Well, I could say that I was born a bird watcher. So growing up in the country, I was fascinated with birds. So in those days, you could go out to hear them. My grandfather loved to talk to his birds.
Nice.
So I would say that's how I was introduced. And then I went to the university. And I just said one of my professors that I chat too much, the HOD. So he took me and said that he's going to carry me to some place. And that was to BirdLife Jamaica. Under the captain of Catherine Levy. And that's how I was introduced to the world of birds. I never knew we had so many.
Yes.
Yes, it was just by chance I was introduced.
No, I would say serendipity. If your heart to go after it, whoever you hold to be divine, put it in your way. The passion will take you there within these. Sorry?
No, I was saying maybe if I didn't give any trouble, I wouldn't be here.
Well,
brother.
Who says it's all punishment for something? There's punishment and there's reward. It could be a reward. I think it's a reward. I'm sure you'll agree with me with that, Cecile. Yeah. Tell us about your journey, Cecile.
It worked out very well. For me, my first engagement that I remember vividly is my maternal grandmother. She used to feed some birds, which I later learned were canaries. And then my father used to feed grass squirts in our yard in Kingston. So those were my very, very early memories of engaging with birds. But then for BirdLife Jamaica, about maybe as much as 15 years ago now, I like hiking, and I realized, there's a group of people who love bush like me, but they're going to bush to look at bird. I'm joining them. So that's how come I ended up joining BirdLife Jamaica, and it's been great fun.
This is me over here turning blue. Or what is the color of envy? Green. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll blend in with the birds. I have to think about this because I need to walk some more, and I also need to fatten my eye with beauty. So I will, hold me to it. Please and thanks. Hold me to it. Get some exercise, get some good company, and some and the beauty of God's creation. That's lovely. What is a mic?
All of that with bird watching.
Lovely. That's what I got from it. And I was saying, yes, I must throw that out there and not just do it, follow through. Damion, what is a migratory bird? So we know movement, but how does it, which ones are categorized as such?
Okay, so we have birds that live and reproduce in North America. And what they normally do is move from North America and come over to the Caribbean to escape the winter. And those are winter migrants. We also have summer migrants, where some birds also migrate during the summer to reproduce in Jamaica. And that's what we call like the pitchery, pitchery, that's what people call it.
Yes.
Bird, where you can hang out at the street light and they make a lot of noise. And then we have another one that you hear at the night. We got chip, chip, chip. That's the night hawk. So those are summer migrants. And then the winter migrants, where majority of the people know, are the ones that come here during the winter. And some people, when they grow up around Latin, some people don't call them Latin birds. They're very colorful. So they fly all the way from North America, do transatlantic flight to escape the winter.
Oh
So
my
those are the
God.
winter migrants.
I'm just
So
thinking
there are
about the
two
power
sets.
of these little creatures. The power and they were created for this. Clearly. 'Cause that's not
Yes,
a short journey.
no, it's not a short journey. Just remember, these birds were flying long before we came up with flights. So imagine flying from way North America to come to the Caribbean and hang out in Jamaica. So they
I'm
normally
old enough to
arrive
remember
here
when
from.
people used to call airplanes iron birds, so yeah.
Yes, and you see where the term coming. Yeah.
That's
So that's
correct.
our
Bird first.
migrant, and they're lucky.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. Tell me some of the birds we see here in Jamaica that come to us from other places. You have mentioned some. Anyone that you can show bias. They're not listening. I promise they're not listening, so they won't get jealous. Of those you mentioned,
Okay,
a
so
number of them, but are there any that you find yourself migrating towards, drifting towards, happy to see?
yeah, so some of the very colorful one, if some of the people you might know, that you see an orange and black, some orange and black small bird that they call maybe the American redstart. That's a very colorful bird. And some of them very small, some yellow ones. And all of these small birds show up as early as September. Wow. You also, sometimes when you go to the wetland, you might see ducks. So during the year, you don't see them.
Where those ducks come from?
Term that we call them like water. And they're all.
The ducks come from a far distance as well? A great distance?
Yes, they fly from North America. So they come for a vacation in Jamaica where it's nice and warm. Yeah.
Without cost.
Some local ducks that live here, but these travel from far and come.
Those are the ones that have twang, them quacking a twang. That's amazing.
Yes, they do.
When does the migration begin? You said September, usually,
yes, right? And some are the American.
And when does it start falling off?
Yes, so from months like September, as early. Yes, right. So you hear me? So as early as September, they start migrating from North America, and they come down here to the Caribbean, and they stay up till April, May. They start to leave, and they go back. So that cycle continues and continues. Nice. So we have a special birds, and sometime in the country here people call them Christmas bird, because that's the time when a lot of people notice that we're seeing them.
True.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cecile, as somebody who was attracted to it and know you're hooked on it, which is a good thing, tell the people, talk right past me and tell them straight, how do you benefit from bird watching? Because there are many levels, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think the first level is just to have an appreciation of nature and all the different kinds of birds. And if you're watching the birds, you're also watching what they're eating, you're watching the trees that they're in, you're also watching the seasons in terms of the time of year. You're noticing if it's raining more, if it's raining less, if it's drought and they need water. Some people put water out for them. So you get more attuned to nature. You get a deeper appreciation of the cycles of life. It increases your mindfulness. You notice when you hear them. You notice when you don't hear them. Some people know the time of day based on the birds that they're hearing. You also, because you're into watching birds, if you do it in a group, you're also forming friendship bonds. So you're meeting more people with same interests as you. As we were discussing earlier, there's also the exercise component, gentle exercise largely. There are times that you will actually go into, a forested area. There are times that we will get to go to places that ordinarily you wouldn't have access to. Birding can be done both on the road and in private locations. Yesterday, birding was done at Mountain Spring. So literally parked by the coconut vendor and walked up to just do birding along that route. So there's the exercise component. And as I said, there are the social bonds component. There's also the hand-eye coordination component as you get to learn how to use the binoculars, how to focus, how to quickly move from one location to the next as the bird is flitting past. You also get to increase, if you're into photography, a lot of people start acquiring all kind of specialized equipment to capture the birds, capture the colors. So it's, multi-level. And then the other thing that's also very useful with birding, especially for seniors, it's something that's intergenerational. So you can bring your grandkids, you can bring your children. BirdLife, over the last 3 or so years, I think, we've created during Child Month, activity called Bring a Child Birding. So
nice.
There are many opportunities to engage. It's not something that only seniors do or only young people do or only children do. So, anybody can participate and everybody can have fun and enjoy it.
I'd love to talk to a family like that one Sunday afternoon if you can find somebody like that here, because I think it'd be contagious, because you have the different levels out, the layers, the different genders, just a family unit, but with all the interests.
Yes.
That's brilliant. You took me there, Cecile. I feel like I was out in the bush and I feel nice. So I just have to convert that. Sorry, come again.
Invite you.
Yes, of course, please.
There. Yes. For not just when it's migration season, but when the endemics, the birds that are always with us, that are for us, many birds in Jamaica that are only found in Jamaica. So people come from all parts of the world to come and look at our birds as well.
Mm-hmm. That's a whole thing, because you can become an ambassador in that sense. You can show off to your people who don't live here that you know your birds. I mean, it's something to share in a discussion, right? So Damion, yes, sorry. You're saying something else, Cecile?
No, I was just saying, yes, it's a great share as well.
Yes, awesome. Damion, so what did the birds get out of it? I'm deliberately asking that one cynically, but I know it's good.
No problem. So you remember I tell you said some of these birds are leaving. They are leaving like North America now because it's experiencing the beginning of winter.
Right.
Like right now I'm talking, there's snow falling. I'm out in Bam Park. And this area is where a number of those migrant birds that come to Jamaica at this time, this is where they would reproduce. So now when the snow is falling, they're not finding enough food. And the food that they eat might be insects and all of that. So they come to Jamaica where there's a wealth of that. So they are here now for food and to escape the cold. Like right now, I wish I was one of those birds to come back home right now. It's cold.
Yes.
So
And of
that's
course,
one of the main reasons why they do.
and the more bird watchers, hopefully the more hospitality, because we'll appreciate them more. So they're not going to get any kind of hostility and whatnot for people. People who don't know, and they just, to describe this thing about stone bird, we like something like how something stone bird. It's almost like it's what you do with birds, which is kind of sad. I'm glad it's disappearing. I don't hear it much these days. Thank God.
In fact, I'm glad you raised that, Jerry, because whenever I hear anybody say that, I say, no killing of birds. We're going to plant 2 peas in 1 pot. So that's what I tell people all the time when they talk about that bird and stone story.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not a birder, but I mean, why would you kill a beautiful, useful? I don't know. Just get up and just kill them. It's bizarre to me.
But in addition to the points that Damion just raised, some of the other benefits that birds get from us watching them is that the more your appreciation deepens, as you said, the more you want to preserve them, the more you want to protect them. And part of the protection is also the protection of their habitats. And also because of that, we have, and included in Jamaica, we've also had that where we have laws that protect both the habitats and individual birds. Damion, maybe you wanted us update us on some of the birds that are protected.
Damion?
Yes. And
asking about the ones that are protected, yes.
Right. So going back to the whole protection again. So when you hear the whole argument about protecting birds, just remember that some of the areas where you see, as we would say a country, green bush, or a wetland where you see water, even sometimes you go there and you don't see birds. It might be the time that you go. So they come here to those places at that time to get their food. It's their home. So when it's gone, they don't really have any home. So that's part of the conversation that we want to just bring out so people understand. So when you hear about habitat change or habitat, what does it mean? It means the place where they live.
Right.
It's like your yard gone.
Just before we go, how do we get involved again? Cecile, you want to take that?
Yes, so if you want to get involved, we're on social media, on Instagram at BirdLife Jamaica, on Facebook, we're BirdLife Jamaica, Twitter, BirdLife Jamaica, and if you want to get immediate information, get your your membership organized, you can send us email at birdlifejamaica@gmail.com, or if you go to Instagram, you can click on the link in our bio to get more details on joining. Our rates are very, very economical. Adults, it's 2,500 Jamaican for the year, and students up to and including the undergraduate level only $1,000.
Got it.
It's a key to a fantastic new world.
Yes,
we learn all kinds of things. We go out in the bush. We do webinars. We bring.
Got it. They need to be in touch. I'm jumping in because I see the hook. The old time TV thing when somebody don't sound good or them overrun them time, them put a hook around them waist and draw them off of the screen. That's what's happening to me now. But you gave us a wealth of information and we're very grateful. Those who are interested, I'm sure will be in touch because this is awesome. Thank you, Cecile Johnson, Semaj, and Damion Whyte of BirdLife Jamaica. Keep well, yeah?
Thank you, and thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, it's a pleasure, a total pleasure. So, engaging reflection just after the observance of Migratory Bird Day. Hello, sir. We're closing the program, sir. Please and thanks. Close the mic. October 11. Until next Sunday at 3 for all things CCRP, visit our website at ccrp.online.org or at our YouTube channel, the same handle. If you're 40 years old or over, join CCRP now. Why wait? It opens up a whole world of insights, networks, exciting events, money savings, discounts, and more. Build the connections, share the experiences, and keep informed to make the best life choices before retirement hits. CCRP Update brought to you by J&J Silver Shield, the best choice for auto and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. Contact Gallagher Insurance Brokers or J&J for best value and a boatload of benefits.
Protecting your personal data is a priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency.